And we're live for AoK Championship Wrestling, our main event later tonight. The Empress Sparrow gets her chance one more time at Casey Gwen in the Women's Heavyweight Championship. We're going to kick it off tonight, though, with ladies' action as well. Amaya from the Fallen Angels taking on Piper Ramirez. One half of the World Tag Team Champions, Piper and her sister Paige, capturing those titles off of Amaya and Alice Angel at Elimination Chamber. One-on-one action tonight. Let's get to it. I said let's get to it. Somebody give me the... There we go. Kicking it off, action already in the... Look at this, action already started. Down goes the ref, and we're heading to the outside. What a way to kick off the show. And Amaya taking full advantage from this situation. The referee starting to move a little bit. But the damage may already be done here to Piper. Amaya working the knee over, pulling this thing apart. Referee finally back up. Meteora standing still. The referee back to his feet and starting the count. They've already been out here for about 2 minutes. Oh, maybe not that one. Piper trying to get some offense back. Too little too late one more time as the referee continues his count, and these two continue to beat each other up outside the ring. They'll get an official match started, I guess. Hell of a clothesline by Piper Ramirez. Going for a quick submission, but breaking free does Amaya. Piper with the reversal, standing tall, and this matchup going to continue. With Piper in control, stepping over, looking for the wicked stepsister. Maya back to her feet in the corner, Superman punch. Piper can complete control of this matchup. This one-on-one event here tonight. One half of the World Tag Team Champions taking on former Tag Team Champion Amaya. Back over the top rope. Turns her back on Piper. Moonsault off the springboard. Not enough to keep her down for the count. And Piper fighting back immediately. Sends her for the ride, reverses it, ducks down over the back, ducks under the clothesline. And Amaya, one step up, drop kick, staying ahead of the game. Amaya finally got the offense back in her favor here. Irish whip into the corner. Slowly stalking in. And a pinfall attempt, here we go. Gets a 2 count only. Matchup going to continue. Locking up, and Piper driving the knee into the stomach. Series of clotheslines. Single leg kick to go with it. And now the Anarchist back in control of the match. Looking for a submission, has it locked down. Amaya looking for a way out. no choice. Looks like Piper let her free on that snap suplex. And another pinfall attempt. And again, only two. Amaya. Still got some fight in her and still going at it. Piper back in one more time. Slowly work her opponent back over. Dragging her opponent into the corner, face first, into the turnbuckle. Vicious kick before tying her upside down to the tree of woe. Big boot follows her to the outside. This matchup spent an awful lot of time outside the ring here as the referee being knocked down in the opening bell of the match. The Irish whip one more time. Piper reverses it. Amaya brings it back around. Can she follow it up? No, back into Piper's favor again. Drapes her across the top rope, guillotine style. But Amaya, you see, she's standing right back up, going to continue fighting into the ropes. Piper catches her mid-movement, fall away slam. And we continue on. Knee to the face, drives her opponent down to the mat one more time. This is getting gator roll. This is a very disorienting and very confusing maneuver. Very restrictive in your own movements. And here we go with the pinfall attempt. Is the gator roll enough? I don't know if that was as much of a kick out as Amaya just trying to get her foot on the bottom rope. Either way, she succeeded in keeping this matchup still moving, and that kick out, man, that kick may have just changed the outcome of this matchup. Piper right back up, fires off with a right hand of her own, and again, back for the submission. One more time with it. Can she hold on for that much longer? Again. He's just beating the absolute snot out of Amaya here. To the back. Locking horns one more time, but Amaya breaks free. Some back elbows, forces her opponent away, going for the single leg takedown, and Piper caught her. And for the third time tonight, we get a rope break. Amaya able to finally get that foot on the bottom rope. She had tried it earlier. Look at this torture rack. Into a backstabber, and that has to be it. Piper picking up the 3. And look at this, Amaya immediately. Still not done. Amaya pulling herself up. Pulling herself up in the corner after the 3 count. Piper Ramirez picking up the victory, moving right along. Both women picking up 10% of the momentum. Time for a newbie. Amadeus. Making his debut tonight. To take on AoK. AoK enhancement talent Harvey Palmer. Harvey, a graduate of the AoK Training School for Professionals. I don't know professional what, but he's a graduate. We're gonna get to ringside here. Let's see what this Amadeus is all about, too. This is our first look at this guy. Sent over to us by Ken Bouchard.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way
interesting
to the ring
individual.
From another time, weighing in at 210 pounds.
Very little known about this man. Very hot potatoes, hot potatoes. Oh, believe me, hot potatoes. Or whatever the hell he says in that song. Welcome in, Ken. How are you, my friend? She's supposed to be resting. Though, how could you miss the debut? The debut. You missed the debut of Amadeus. A good look at him tonight as he takes on another newcomer.
And his opponent, representing the Jump Squad,
Harvey Palmer.
Croatia, weighing in at 241 pounds, Harvey Palmer.
Right on. Harvey Palmer from AoK training facilities. He was ready to take on Amadeus. Oh, this right out the corner, showing some quick work there. Corkscrew uppercut, sidestep by Palmer in a right hand. Rocks the mask guy. Harvey's showing some ball work here. Hold on a minute. Amadeus came out tough, but unable to recover off of that corkscrew. And Harvey Palmer taking control of the matchup, at least here in the early stages. Kick to the back and another standing moonsault. Back to his feet, collar and elbow tie up, kick to the midsection. Hurricane Rana bomb. I'm sorry, that is not what that was. That is by far not what that was. Gets a 2 count out of it. Regardless, Canadian Destroyer into a pinfall. Sunset flip bomb, probably. Anyway. Irish whip. Sends Amadeus to the outside. I'd like to make some sort of musical joke there, but I got nothing. Amadeus finally getting some offense in with that I'm not with it. Let me get my shit together here, man. We're going to let the referee continue his account. I'm going to stop commentating for just a moment and take a drink and get back in the game here with y'all. Both men making it back into the ring before the count of 6. And Amadeus having a bit of a trouble here with Harvey Palmer. Look at this, rolls him up again. Gets a 1 count. Amadeus reverses it and gets a 1 count of his own. Amadeus needing to come back together here. His debut started out great, but this middle part of the game here, finally able to get that offense. This man trapped in the corner. Big alley-oop bomb out of him. Palmer going to the outside looking for a bit of separation, but Amadeus was kind enough to let the man stand up before hanging him over the top rope with a stun gun. And they're right out here in front of us. Nope, just for a moment. Amadeus wants to get it back in the ring. Taking his time in the process, though. Nightfade's chopping a boot to the face. And again, Palmer. Out here trying to show some things. Goes to the top rope, and Amadeus back to his feet. Corkscrew clothesline and misses. Amadeus right there with the tombstone lung blower. Taking full advantage of that serious misstep and gets a 2 count. Wowzers. Wowzers. And Amadeus, again, I was going to say about to rock this kid, but unfortunately, Jesus H, Hurricane Rana DDT. Tornado DDT. I'm so bad at this tonight. Who put me in charge of this place? I know why they fired them after. Here we go, another pinfall attempt by Harvey. And Amadeus grabs the bottom rope. Back to his feet. X Factor. And Amadeus one more time to the outside, but Palmer following him out. Jawbreaker by Amadeus, right hand. I wish I knew the name of that. Sit out mat slam. Got some words for him. Got some words for him. Referee Joe Brony brings his count to 5 for us here. And Amadeus laying the smacketh down at ringside. A series of elbows helps his opponent back to his feet. Looking to take him back inside, perhaps. Perhaps not. Back inside we go, and Amadeus with a strange amount of time to make the pinfall, but he thinks he's got it, and he decided he got it. And we get a 3 count out of it. It's a little lackluster for the debut. A little iffy.
Here is your winner.
But a victory is a victory, a win's a win. And Amadeus has picked up his first victory. A little full of himself, is he not? Only 2 types of people wear masks. Someone who is ugly, or the Batman. And he is not the Batman. Amadeus picking up the Vic as we move it into our 3rd matchup for this evening. No holds barred, Zach the Ripper versus Gavin Wilson, the bad boy of AoK. His words, not mine. Bad boy Gavin Wilson, former world champion, going up against former world champion Zach the Ripper. Coming up next, anything goes. I hope somebody gets smacked with a chair. That's all I'm asking for. Put them through the Spanish announce table.
The following contest is a no.
Zach the Ripper, the Grim Creeper.
Making his way to the ring from Limbo.
Blazing Saddle, I don't know.
At 75 pounds.
Aha, what's up, my man? Thank you. Even if you're lurking, thank him for coming in. Welcome aboard, welcome aboard. If you like professional wrestling, this is the place to be. Because we're not just any wrestling organization. No, we're AoK. And when you're watching AoK Championship Wrestling, you're not just watching great wrestling. We're just AoK. Ching. Really wishing to get my camera back. That'd be great.
And his opponent from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Bad Boy.
Move, Daddy, while you're lurking. Let me explain what you're looking at here. Let me break this down for you right quick. These wrestlers in the game are either created by myself or sent in by other followers. You have the game, you upload your creation to the community creations, hashtag it for AoK. We upload it, throw it on the roster, rotate it through. You could be world champ. Booyah! Huh. Take him to the gun show. Pow! Strap the rocket fuel into... Anyway, all of that good stuff. Zach the Ripper. Oh yeah, I was gonna say congratulations on that. He messaged me the next morning and said that came through. He was like, sweet, glad I could help out, man. That's actually cool. I didn't really, I don't know anybody else I've done that with. So like, that's cool. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you got it. Now comes the fun part. You know, now comes the fun part of it all. Me, I do it just to do it, to be honest with you. You know, if I wasn't doing it on here. Yeah, boy. Yeah, that's the tough part. That's the tough part. Just be engaging. Like, I mean, I'm the worst person to take advice to, because like I know all the right things to do, I just don't do them. I don't network much. Kind of sit in my own little corner of Twitch over here. You know what I mean? I just kind of hide out back here. Like, you find me, and that's cool. I'm alright with it either way. So I'm not a good person to tell somebody how to go ahead and make things work the way they would like for it to work. Pretty flat by the pants myself. But I wish you all the luck, man, and I hope I can get into it, man. I hope I can help you out in that run too. Yeah, that's the thing. The money ain't nothing. Like, honestly, it was, you know, I'd be sitting here talking to myself playing this game if I wasn't broadcasting it. You know what I mean? Like, I'd still be doing the same thing. So I might as well broadcast it and make a fool of myself. That's really, yeah, I'm in the same boat. My mic's great. I just, went to the shot. So yeah, I miss my setup. I do miss my setup, but it'll come with time, man. It'll come with time. I know Gavin Wilson, I'm going to interrupt myself real quick. Gavin Wilson absolutely beating the bejesus out of the Ripper with that shovel. But the shovel not holding the Grim Creeper down. Fireman's carry into a discus punch, and the Grim Creeper has arrived. It's been a while since I said that, since he changed his entrance. Back inside we go. The Ripper now under the ring. He tried. Oh, there's that chair I was hoping for. And Wilson meets him coming through the ring with that boot to the face and from behind. All the way up, electric chair drop. Bad boy Gavin Wilson, that headbutt to the midsection. Hey, I appreciate it, Milk Daddy. And by the way, sweet name. I'm going to say it more often, Milk Daddy. Have yourself a good night. I appreciate you stopping in. And listen, man, we're up every Wednesday and Sunday. So Sunday nights and Wednesday nights. Come looking for us. We'll be around. Have a good night at work. Be safe. Don't forget to wash behind your ears. And we got a pinfall attempt with only a 1 count. Gavin Wilson going to the outside looking for some distance, but the Ripper looking for some assistance. No, changed his mind. Wilson under the ring now. Singapore cane right in the ribs. Coconut shot. Yeah, see, now Ken, you're the kind of person we need to follow behind and take advice from. You're the man we need to listen to. You can direct us down the right path on this one. Ripper throwing, Jesus H. And Zach the Ripper just threw those steps right into it, Gavin Wilson. And then just threw a Gavin Wilson right into that barricade. Got a big fatal 4-way coming up later, and I haven't even talked about the rest of the show tonight yet, man. We're 4 matches deep, 3 matches deep. We got Dean Graves taking on Jay Blackbear. That'll be coming up next. But we got a fatal 4-way featuring Billy Moore, Vulgar the Clown, Coyote Kid, and Alexander K. Extreme Rules fatal 4-way. Lilith gonna take on Zoe. Chris Chaos to take on Adam Zank. That's right, you heard me. RWP of the Unwanted to take on Rex, 1/2 of the World Tag Team Champions. In our main event, the Empress Sparrow gets one more shot at the Women's Heavyweight Championship against Casey Gwynn, and I'm going to interrupt myself because that was a hell of a belly-to-belly takedown by Gavin Wilson. You seen Amaya take on Piper earlier tonight in the debut of Amadeus. Get more information on him as we get to know him. A bit of a weirdo by the looks of it. We like them weirdos. We like them masks. We like them face paints. We like that creativity, man. Bring it in. Join the roster of AoK. Beat your opponents with a chair. And the Ripper has something in mind, and it might be time for the 1888. And Gavin Wilson, shoulders down, leg up. And that's all she wrote. The Ripper walking out on top.
Here is your winner, Zach the Reaper.
It's a quick matchup on the part of Zach the Ripper, coming in tough. Taking an awful beating. Oh no. Vulgar the Clown was in the gorilla position cheering on Amadeus. If that's correct. If those rumors are true, that can change things here in AoK. Vulgar the Clown. Vulgar, I will say this much about Vulgar. Listen, I know I say a lot about Vulgar. Usually that he's freaking creepy. But he does stay to himself for the most part. Just so him to be involved in cheering on of anybody.
Scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from wherever he wants, weighing in at 241 pounds.
He doesn't gain a lot of attention for being a clown, is what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of counterintuitive. But he has declared earlier this year that the One Clown Nation, the VWO, was going to reign supreme. Yeah. Bulger the Clown. He'll be out next in the next matchup. This man, winner of an ambulance match against the king of old school, who we have yet to see. He is we have not seen Prestige since that matchup. He is not scheduled tonight either. Man, picking up a victory, as I just said, that ambulance match against Prestige. And then a hell of a matchup that followed last episode against the Coyote Kid. And tonight, you're going up against a much bigger opponent. Much bigger opponent. This dude's a monster. The Malasite tribe.
And his opponent,
I want to say the middle of North America.
245 pounds, the Horseman,
Northeastern. There was a lot of close. That match really could have gone absolutely either way. That was for a while it did look like Prestige was going to dominate that matchup. For a while it looked like he was going to win, but not only did Dean Graves fight his way back, but when I say he fought his way back, like, that was a damn fight. Like, that was a fight those two were in. Like, Graves still standing tall and about to take on Jay Blackbear. And this big native is strong as he looks. But Graves, just as wily as he looks. And he is on a momentum run. He is on a momentum run to rock the ages. Wrist lock, wrist clutch, as he runs him down with a series of clotheslines. One more for good measure. And Blackbear, not putting up, well, I was going to say not putting up much of a fight, but that backdrop sends Graves to the outside. Blackbear pulling the old hold me back. Why I oughta. Nice leapfrog by Graves, drops to the mat, sets him up. A nice suplex. And in from the corner, head full of steam. Double knees to the face. And Blackbear in a world of trouble here as Dean Graves keeps the attention focused on the arms. Graves going for a pinfall after that series of stomps. think Blackberry better get some something going for him here. Fireman's carry, that could lead to something. Snake eyes by the looks of it. Sure what Blackbear was trying to accomplish there, but he finds himself in an atomic drop. Not one, not two. Graves says we're going for the trifecta. Got you singing soprano. He ducks under, catches him, rides him out. No cover, no charge. Steps around, beautifully done. Inverted Boston Crab. And Black Bear. That's the only problem about that move is it puts your ankles right at their hands. And a pinfall attempt. Black Bear thinking he can sneak one out of this. Stun gun. One of the advantages of being a taller opponent. It's a long way down. You can really get gravity to help out on that. Now Black Bear focusing his attention on the leg and knee of Dean Graves. Jumping armbar, well placed, center of the ring. Can he keep up the assault? Can he keep it all together here as Graves finds himself at the mercy of Jay Blackbear? Dean hits the zigzag. Looking to keep the punishment going, goes forward with it, ducks under, Pele kick, top of the coconut. And again, Black Bear looking for separation to the outside. Move it around, ducks under, and Graves. Once again with these clotheslines at ringside. Referee Joe Brony continues his count. Hate to see a matchup like this end in a double count out. Graves treating us like an Extreme Rules match. Using what he can within the confines of those said rules. Running senton, well placed. And they got to give it to him. With the referee, count to 7. Both men at least back to their feet, heading back into the ring. And again, Graves one step ahead, but he needs to do something here. Sets him up off the ropes. Irish whip, reverses it. Back body drop, reversed. Head scissors, rolls him out, and follows it up with a drop kick, well placed. And Graves in control, heading to the top rope. High rent district. Frog splash. Hooks the leg, looking for the 3 count. Joe Brony hits it for the 3rd time. We got a winner. His name is Dean Graves.
Here is your winner, the Rebel Dean Graves.
Another big victory for Dean. On the hunt for the Intercontinental Championship as he moves his way up through the rankings. Fatal 4-way coming up next as Billy Moore, Vulgar the Clown, Coyote Kid, and Alexander K set up to square off in an Extreme Rules matchup. Three of these four men, former world heavyweight champions. Billy Moore in his rookie year. We get ready for our first entrance here, being Billy Moore.
The following contest is a fatal four-way Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Paris Island, South Carolina.
An actual graduate of the AoK training facility.
The Savior, Billy
Showed enough gusto
Moore.
in a match that we decided that we'd give him a chance. Beef him up a little bit. Give him his own color scheme.
And his opponents, first, from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 245 pounds,
This strange individual.
The Clown.
Freaking weirdo. This freak of nature, whatever you want to call him. Vulgar the Clown, call him what you will. Do not call him a jobber, I can tell you that. He, former world champion, former Intercontinental champion. We like to talk about his Intercontinental championship because he liked having that Intercontinental championship. Extreme Rules matchup for him here tonight. And our third of four, the Coyote Kid.
New Mexico, weighing in at 204 pounds, Coyote Kid.
And our final opponent, this fatal four-way Extreme Rules matchup. Alexander Kidd, the masked man from Manchester.
At 228 pounds, the superstar, Alexander Kidd.
A lot of bright yellow in this matchup. Odds-on favorite being Vulgar the Clown. But Extreme Rules, three other opponents, anything goes. And Alexander Kidd catching the referee. And Coyote Kid catching Billy Moore, looking to finish it already. Alexander making the save. Vulgar the Clown locked in the corner. The two masked men going. And Vulgar with a hell of a clothesline. And a huge clothesline by Vulgar. Alexander and Billy Moore in the upper corner of it. Look at this. Last laugh applied already. Vulgar looking for a last laugh, trying to make this a quick victory. Coyote Kid looking for some distance. Throwaway slam. Fallaway slam all the way through, and the Coyote Kid center stage with Billy Moore. Alexander K using the table on Vulgar outside the ring here. And the Coyote Kid taking a high risk, deep arm drag off that springboard. Reversal. Alexander back in the ring. Vulgar back in the ring. The Coyote Kid catching Vulgar. And we're going to do a little partner swap, so to speak. No pun intended with Vulgar in there. But behind Alexander with a reverse DDT. And saved by Moore. Nice reversal by Moore. Turns it into a bridging pin combination, but only gets a 1 count. K sees him coming. Wheelbarrow DDT. And Vulgar a little slow for the reactions here. Coyote Kid bringing in a trash can. Running Hurricane Rana, well placed, caught up with that neck breaker. Through the trash can and into the corner, a series of elbows. A 619 through the ropes. Coyote Kid and Alexander K squaring off. And Vulgar the Clown in to make up the difference. That one's breaking the action. Running neck breaker by Billy Moore. The running drop kick, and Moore again showing that gump, that gusto. Whatever it was that he showed the brass. Gets a 1 count on Vulgar. Alexander K tearing apart the Spanish announce desk. You ought to be paying more attention to the ring. But also, like, good strategy, stay out of the way and let everybody else do all the work. That's the thing. From behind with the trash can. He bounced that off everybody. This is a well-placed trash can shot. We got a pinfall attempt and gets a 2. Saved by the Coyote Kid. Military press with reps. And Vulgar caught up here in a submission. Able to break free as Billy Moore continues the assault on Alexander K. Reverses it by the Coyote Kid. And Kid all over the place here tonight. Attempt and we get a 2. And the trash can to the back of the stall. Alexander K firing on all cylinders, goes for the pinfall attempt. Slides in for it, hooks the leg and gets a 2. And a trash can to the back of the head. He dented the hell out of that one. Vulgar in across the ringside area and in through. Irish whip, Billy Moore into the ropes. Misses. Alexander K locking up. There's a ton of things going on in this matchup. Bulldog by Alexander K. Coyote Kid still. There's more shaking up cobwebs. Sledgehammer. Vulgar calls him in and Billy Moore answers. Brogan attempt. Alexander K outside the ring. I think he's throwing a temper tantrum, I'm not sure. Coyote Kid taking control inside the ring here. Submission hold applied on Vulgar. Does you no good outside the ring, and a huge drop kick sends Billy Moore over the top rope. They're just throwing weapons at each other tonight. Sling blade on the outside. Backbreaker on the inside. Billy Moore and Alexander K. Alexander with the advantage. Billy Moore with a backdrop takes him to the outside, and the only man in the ring. Sledgehammer going after everybody. And finally, somebody starts to bleed. That Singapore cane to the forehead of the Coyote Kid, and that's he's back up miraculously. Wow, what a clothesline by Vulgar. He just took him sideways out. Everybody here in front of us. The whole crew. Coyote Kid sent for the ride. Billy Moore sent to the ring apron. Vulgar the Clown out here missing movements. Loop-de-doo, spin-a-rooney into a whatever. Nothing changes the outcome of the matchup like a sledgehammer. Or a boot to the face. That'll change the outcome in a hurry. And we're still outside the ring. All four men, Extreme Rules matchup. Fatal four-way. Float over DDT blocked. Alexander K. Working together with the Coyote Kid into a backstabber. Inside we go, at least 3 of the 4. A hell of a clothesline by Moore. Turns his attention to Coyote Kid. Guillotine and Alexander K from across the ring with a running Hurricane Rana. Irish whip Moore into the ropes. And that's it. Lights out. And double save Vulgar and the Coyote Kid there to make that breakup. From behind, Coyote Kid. One more time with it. And Alexander K makes the save. Billy Moore with a low running drop kick. Ducks under with a DDT, and the Coyote Kid in a good spot, but he goes to the outside as well. Taking it a long way. Vulgar and Billy Moore out in front of us, Coyote Kid and Alexander K on the left-hand side of the screen. And Vulgar using that ladder as a shielded weapon. Smacking sidestep by Coyote Kid. He threw that ladder and hit them both. But the Coyote Kid able to reverse. Damn, down on top of that ladder. There's entirely way too much action going on here for me to call it all at once. These guys are legitimately beating each other with anything they can find. Ladders, diamond-plated steps, got a table, got a chair, kendo stick, a sledgehammer. Billy Moore just got tossed halfway across the arena. He alright though. I'm okay. Back up he goes. And the Coyote Kid coming out on top there between Alexander K and Vulgar. Another weapon toss. Alexander back into the ring. And a huge slam by Billy Moore. Vulgar. Series of punches and kicks, follows it up with a DDT and shatters the cane over the back of the head of the Coyote Kid. Well, like I said early on, odds-on favorite for this matchup. Pump handle STO. Billy Moore back on his feet, turning his attention to Coyote Kid. Belly to back takedown. And Coyote Kid just got slammed into that ring post before Alexander K follows it up with that DDT on Vulgar. Floats him over, plants him. Trash can back into play again as well. Double team action, Vulgar and Alexander with a suplex on the outside, catching Billy Moore. Vulgar suckered in by Coyote Kid and Alexander Kid. Had his attention focused on one, and the Coyote Kid dumped on the barricade. Both men going for drop kicks. Irish whip reversal, barricade, in goes the Coyote Kid. Alexander Cage sent into the ring. Billy Moore sent to the ringside. Coyote Kid inside the ring. Hurricane Rana with Alexander. Jumping knee strike. Drops that knee across the face of the Coyote Kid. And we finally get everybody back inside. German suplex. Vulgar rolling to the outside. Coyote Kid sent to the ropes. Moonsault dropkick. Cartwheel dropkick. Top rope. Alexander Cage blocked by the Kid. Codebreaker. Torture rack. Wasteland slam. Pinfall attempt. Vulgar makes the save. Keeping the match alive, and Vulgar in the best positionings here. Reversed into the corner. Follows it up. Billy Moore. Huge avalanche. And a solid scoop slam. How's he going? Look at this. Pinfall attempt. Alexander Cage gets a 1 count. Rolled him up off of that sunset flip. And again with the wasteland. Moore. Goes for the pin again, and again the Coyote Kid for the save. Vulgar neck drop. Neck drop. Yeah. Neck breaker into that. I don't know where I'm at. I'm behind the game. I have no idea what's going on here. Big backbreaker by Billy Moore. Coyote Kid outside the ring. And look at this. Face first. Block. Face first goes Billy Moore. Vulgar. Taking the trash out. Coyote Kid. Thought he was going to go for the pinfall, but to no avail. Billy Moore, the strength of 10,000 men. Down he goes. And his newcomer putting up a fight with these guys. Goes for the pinfall. Look at this. Saved again by the Kid. Collar and elbow, Irish whip. Moore into the turnbuckle, sidesteps him. Crashing in goes the Coyote Kid, sent to the ropes by Alexander K. Series of rights, lefts, single leg takedown, and a knee breaker. Here we go, pinfall, hooks the leg, Coyote Kid picking up the 3 in this matchup.
Here is your winner, Coyote Kid.
Big victory by the little man. And somebody bled all over that guy. I think it might have been him, actually. He was the first one to be busted open, but that mask hiding a ton of the damage. Ladies action coming up next is Lilith. Goes one-on-one against the Crimson Ninja, Zoe Yuri.
The following contest is scheduled for
The Irresistible Force, the first to come out.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Irresistible Force, Lilith.
Makes her way down this matchup. Could turn into something interesting. Zoe Yuri, of course, having a hell of a season here in the early stages. I mean, we're only 11 shows in. But Yuri is just shy of being a champion multiple times here over the last couple of weeks.
And from Kyoto, Japan, the Ninja Yuri.
And before the end of the night, I do want to mention this. I wasn't sure when we wanted to talk about it, but before the end of the night here, I need to bring this up. We had just signed a contract with an AoK legend that we have not seen in some time. Trying to get everything worked out. We're trying to get everything put together for it. We are hoping that we can have that debut come out on Sunday night. No more can be said about it. That's all we got. We got the contract signed. He'll be here, if not Sunday night. Hopefully in the very near future we can get this man back into AoK. But right now, let's talk about what's going on in the ring. We got the Irresistible Force, Lilith, taking on the Crimson Ninja, Zoe Yuri. Let's head to ringside. Lilith ready to go. Zoe loosening up. Joe Brony, referee, rings the bell. Let's get this on. Collar and elbow, center of the ring. Irish whip reverses it. Yuri goes for the back handspring, but catches an elbow to the between the eyes and one to the back of the head. Up she goes, and another slam. Yuri, nice reversal there with the boots. And keeping the attack going. She gets a handful of hair and helps her opponent across the ring, face first into the turnbuckles. Yuri in control of the matchup. Working her over here, going for the attack on the arm. Working her opponent over piece by piece. Irish whip sends her into the turnbuckle, follows it up with that avalanche. Yuri pulls her in, rolls her up, looking for a 3 count. But Lilith kicking out before the count of 1. Back up to her feet. Irish whip. Sends her into the ropes, over the top rope. Referee Joe Brony stepping right in the way. He ought to know better. Lilith going to go ahead and let the count start. Follows her opponent out. Referee needs to restart it. As Lilith takes an absolute beating here at the hands of Zoe Yuri. Super kick from behind. German suplex. Yuri now with a big knee to the face. Referee count to 5, and these two women are still at it here at ringside. Big running attack by Yuri. Referee trying to get Lilith back in the ring. Back to his feet. Referee count to 9. Back in before 10, and Yuri right there to meet her with a couple of right hands and an Irish whip. Sends her into the ropes. Drops to the mat. Flapjack, down she goes, and again, Yuri measuring her opponent, waiting for the opportunity before striking off the springboard, driving the knee. I'm sorry, driving the boot. Look at this, top rope, springboard, nobody home. Zoe Yuri just got flattened by her own incompetence. Look at this, nice reversal, rocker dropper takes her down. Yuri, nice recovery, but again, Lilith back to her feet and keeping the action alive. Yes, from behind, another German suplex. Getting the boots to a referee, Joe Brony. Going it down the middle here with these counts, wasting no time. Seeing to it that the rules of AoK are stringently applied. Lilith, nice hip toss. Cartwheel out of the way, nicely done. Follows that up with a knee to the face. By golly. Walks it down, pump handle driver. Zoe, shoulders down, only for two. She gets the kick out. Just in the nick of time, and a big double axe handle. Again, you see the rules being applied by Joe Brony. Big running boot to the face. Look at that punt. And another boot to follow it up. Just absolutely devastating. And out go the lights. What is going on? Lilith caught by surprise, as we all were here. Zoe back to her feet. But Lilith able to break free. Zoe fires back another shot. Into the corner with the Irish whip. A big drop kick follows her up. Just to slow the pace down and again work her opponent over little by little. Again, keeping the pace at her own. Curb stomp. That may do it. Yuri thinks she's got it. And that's all she wrote. Yuri coming out victorious one more time here tonight.
Here is your winner, the Ninja Yuri.
I said earlier, not yet a champion. But it is on the horizon for this one, I am sure of that. We move on to our next matchup. Chris Chaos. Getting a little ahead of ourselves there, buddy. Chris Chaos to take on Adam Zenk. Another trainee at the AoK School for Professionals. Can Adam Zenk pull off the victory that'll catapult him to superstardom with a win over Chris Chaos? Let's head to ringside as we get this thing started. Chaos about to ensue. As the Chaotic One gets ready to make his entrance into the arena. The Intercontinental Champion of the world doing his thing. Non-title matchup for him tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 160 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, the Terror, Chris Chaotic.
Old creepy Chris finding himself some gold this year. for the second time already this season. Capturing it the first time in a marvelous challenge before having to recapture it at the Elimination Chamber. Your Intercontinental Champion standing in the center of the ring. Non-title matchup for this man tonight as he takes on a newcomer. Said he was the best in the class. Chaos said, put him in the ring with me. We'll test him. We'll see him out.
And his opponent,
you get nothing, Adam.
From New York, weighing in at
one chance of superstar. Can you beat the Intercontinental Champion in a non-title matchup? Oh yeah, just stepping over. You ain't even tall enough to do that. Stop that. What the hell is wrong with you? Who do you think you is? What do you think is going on here? Here we go. Chris Chaos. Adam Zank. Adam with a springboard forearm. He trying to show what he got. He definitely trying to show what he's got in him. Boot to the face. Stepping through. Look at this. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Careful, big boy like that be trying to eat the chicken wing. Eat all the sauce. Chaos able to block that attack, but unfortunately gets pushed back. And not quite strong enough to lift the weight. Come on now. I've seen Chaos pick up Logan Hawk. He can't pick this one? Come on now. Big boot to the arm. Out here in front of us is Zank. Gives us up close and personal power bomb. Flips him over and follows it up with a knee to the face. And the Intercontinental Champ in trouble here with this this rookie, this trainee. I'm not even sure if this kid's even supposed to be in the ring. He is absolutely attacking Chaos. As referees count to 6 as we get back into the ring. And Chaos has to figure himself out here. There we go, kip up. And a knee to the face drives him right back down. Chaos started to mount some sort of offense. Shot to the lower ribs. I mean, double choke, that'll do it. That'll cause a little something. Drives the knee down, drives the elbow down, missing. Zank sidesteps it. Rolls out of the way of the Irish whip. Pulls him back in for another knee to the midsection. And again, Chaos. Caught up here and not sure. Those sidesteps that forearm that time. Burning senton, head off the ropes. Into the chaotic one. There he goes. That's what he's looking for. Into the corner. Baseball slide, nobody home. Is Zank one step ahead. Chaos. Some elbows into the gut. And a big uppercut. And big clubbing blows to the back. Rip Gordon. Clothesline takes the big man off his feet. Slides over for the pinfall. Too close to the ropes. It's Chaos. Getting creepy, man. Why you gotta do all that? Why you gotta do all that? What's the need for that? Zank. Sister Abigail, the Chaos Curse. We got a pinfall attempt and a 2 count. Adam Zank kicking out of the Chaos Curse. And Chaos, none too happy about it, drives him down with that DDT, and Zank can't do anything but leave the ring. Chaos over the top rope. That forearm to the face. The Intercontinental Champion coming to life. And a DDT at ringside. I haven't seen that since 1983. When Jake the Snake Roberts busted open the head of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And back inside we go as Chris Chaos and Adam Zank move this match forward. Off the ropes, running senton. Chaos with a boot to the head. And another boot to the head. That's what you get. Knife thrust right up into the throat. And Chaos, high risk one more time. Nobody home. Why does he do that? Chaos opening himself wide up for this assault now as Adam Zank takes advantage of that horrible misstep. And the Intercontinental Champion, non-title matchup, but I don't think he wants to really be on the losing end of any matchup, let alone to someone like Adam Zank, a big shot to the jaw. And I'm not to discredit Adam Zank, but I mean, this through the ropes, DDTT, and Chaos basking in it. He's not done yet. The mandible claw attached. And the knees come up. Zank back inside the ring before the count of 6. Barricade. Chaos bouncing off the barricade before re-entering the ring. He really does need to get himself together here if he's going to come out victorious here tonight. Springboard, forearm again to the face. Chaos trading blows here with Zank. Another block, a kick to the gut, another Irish whip. Drops to the mat. And another shot to the face. Pinfall attempt. Is this enough? No. Chris Chaos kicking out at 2. Zank to the top rope. Drives the knee down solid. And Chaos with another kip up. Drops to the mat. Sling blade. Chaos again slowing the match down. To go to work on his opponent, and it ends at Guri reversal. Dude, putting on a pretty good show, but the deal is, you got to beat the Intercontinental Champ. Don't just beat him up. And I would say he is taking this match to Chaos. Another sling blade. And Chris Chaos. One more time with the Chaos Curse. Hooks the leg. This might do it. 3 count it is. And Chris Chaos coming out victorious. crushing the hopes and dreams of Adam Zink. And look at this. Who is this but Marvelous? From behind. Bud Marvelous coming out one more again with this Intercontinental belt. Dude, Bud using the belt. Busting Chaos open with his own Intercontinental Championship. I thought Elimination Chamber was the end of this. But I guess it's not. I reckon it's not. Heading into it, Rex from the New Faces of Fear taking on RWP of Buffalo's Unwanted. One half of the World Tag Team Champions against the former champion, because we have a very small roster at the moment. But that is changing. Oh, how things will change. Change is on its way. It is coming. You can smell it in the air, man. Wait, nah, that's that. Never mind. That's that Danky Dank. World Tag Team Champions, the Faces of Fear. Rex on your right, Crom on your left.
The Crusher! Representing the Faces of Fear. From parts unknown. Weighing in at 270 pounds. One half of the World Tag Team Champions, Rex.
The big boy about to get in the ring here. Some big boys no wonder they're tag team champions, and RWP giving up a little bit of size difference.
And his opponent
In this matchup, but he does have the added insurance, and assurance that the almighty Torrance Benjamin is right at ringside for him. One-on-one Rex set to go, as is RWP, the highest one in the room. And Rex comes right out the gate with a big face buster. Even has Torrance Benjamin wincing. Reversal there with that armbar. Twisting armbar, drags him to the boot. Takes his opponent down as Rex helps his opponent up, and RWP fighting for his life against that big man. Swing and a miss, and a big shoulder tackle. Rex, again, using that huge size difference. And just dominating the early stages here. RWP needs to be able to get himself, needs to get his feet back under him so that he can get up off of his feet. He needs to get back up in the air and use those kicks that he's known for. Get up into the air and use those drop kicks and those high-flying maneuvers. But unfortunately, you got to get out from under the added weight. That's one way to do it. Rex slammed into that barricade, and RWP doing his best here. But again, Rex so quick. Fires off those punches. And a huge headbutt to match it up. Rex back in the ring for the count of 7. There's RWP here at ringside. He's not really moving yet. RWP looking to get counted out here.
Here is your winner, Rex.
I was a little disappointed. That was a little disappointing. Let's make it up to you. Main event time. The main event, women's action world title on the line. The Empress Sparrow gets her opportunity one more time for the women's title. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that last match. I feel like I should just go ahead and book the rematch for that one. And I guess we're gonna have to go with a no count out. I'm gonna have to figure something out there.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship.
Throw them up a no DQ match, perhaps. Take it old scope. Let's take it to ringside is the ring announcer Wayne Kerr. Well, he ain't gonna make no announcements till the ring, so I'll do it. The Empress Sparrow, the challenger, former everything champion, looking to recapture and start a new title reign as the Women's World Heavyweight Champion. She is ready to go. She is no stranger to the world title scene. She is no stranger to carrying that belt. The general of the women's locker room ready to face off against the current Women's World Heavyweight Champion, Casey Gwen. How the fame has changed Casey. One time she had these fans. Now she just waves them off. As such. Now Wayne Kerr will make those introductions. Take a good look at that belt. Women's World Championship up for grabs right here tonight.
Introducing the challenger from Pennsylvania, Impact. And her opponent from Vietnam, the Women's World Heavyweight Champion, Casey Gwen.
Title on the line, gonna hand it over. Joe Brony passing it around, making sure everybody understands what they are up against and what they are here for. Let's get ready to ring the bell and get this thing underway. Main event about to kick off. There's the bell. Let's call it. Casey coming out quick. Taking the challenger straight to the mat, follows it up with a big elbow drop. This matchup better be better than the last one. As it is already written, Rex versus RWP, a rematch. No disqualification, no rules, falls, count, anywhere. Casey doing a whole lot of athletics there, dropping down and leapfrogging. Helps her opponent up after a shot to the midsection, up to the shoulder. Drives it down, off turnbuckle. Empress shoulders down. Casey looking to go home early, gets a 1 count. Empress juking and jiving, takes her down. A handful of hair helps her opponent into the corner one more time. And the Empress finds an elbow right in her face as Casey trading blows back and forth. Here we go. Pulls her back in again. Comes in with that shoulder tackle before attacking the lower back. Empress mounted punches and a boot as she walks away. Helps her opponent back to her feet. The Irish whip sends her over the top. Shot to the face and a back suplex right on the edge of the ring apron. This, my friends, is why they invented chiropractic. Locks it down again, face first, but the Empress shakes it off, glitches herself back to her feet. And into the ring we go. Casey wasting no time. Those rabbit punches. Series here as these two go back and forth into the ropes. Casey softening her opponent up, sends her in for the ride and a big clothesline. Takes her down and follows it up with a series of kicks and elbows. Women's world title on the line, and these two women putting it all out there tonight as Casey to the top rope from the outside and nobody home off that falling fist drop. And which one do we go? Casey and Empress. The referee starts his count, a big clothesline from the Empress. Casey trying to regain some kind of control, goes the whole way across the ringside here, but again, caught up by the Empress, looking for a submission. The referee continues his count as these two continue to fight outside the ring. Casey finally changing her mind and getting everybody back under control here. The world champ. And here's the thing, the champ doesn't need to be in the ring to win this. To hold on to her title. I'm sure she will, but second turnbuckle catches her with that fist drop. Goes for the cover. I don't know if that's enough. I didn't think so. The Empress, too much fight in her for all that. Casey flattens her out with a Spanish fly. World title on the line. We got a 2 count and only a 2. Hey, thanks for jumping in, man. I appreciate you, True One. I can honestly tell you I don't play much online. I do appreciate the invite, though. And if, I mean, don't get me wrong, I may jump up and do that at some point. But I appreciate that offer, man, setting it out there. I appreciate you giving me a follow. Welcome in. You know how it runs if you're running it. If you want to join us, use the hashtag AoK on your creation, man, and we'll throw you somebody up in here with it. I'm not very good at all that, but you know, I do what I can. Do what I can. The Empress and Casey, world titles on the line, and either one of these two could walk away here at this point. Casey looking for it, follows that up with that fist drop. One more time with them knuckles. Pump handle STO and Casey Gwen looking for the pinfall attempt. looking to take this out, and she gets it. Retention for the world champion.
Here is your winner, and still Women's World Heavyweight Champion, Casey.
You heard Mr. Wayne Kerr. Casey finishing up this celebration as we finish up the wrestling portion of this evening. We're going to jump over here, take a look at all of the data, and see where the game puts everybody before we talk about what we might change. So let's jump into this. Continue. Yada, yada, yada. Make sure nobody died in our ring tonight. We all good here. July, week 2, Ramirez. That cheap shot knocking the referee over. Alexander K. Suffered a minor injury. Better keep an eye on him. Fatal 4-way elimination match will do that to you. There was no elimination. Fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match will do that to you. Elimination Chamber might not be back. Bud Marvelous with the attack on Chris Chaos. What am I doing? Who put me in charge of this? Next show coming up. What's it going to look like? Let's see what the AI says. Better yet, let's take a look at these matches. What am I doing? Take a look at this news. Any change? No. Empress Sparrow and Carrie Wells. That's a big girl right there, but I don't think that matchup's going to happen. We'll see. Harvey Palmer and Adam Zenk. I mean, that might be a good matchup. I might let that. Throw the titles on the line. We'll call it the Hinkledimers. Taking on Buffalo's Unwanted. Taking on the new Faces of Fear. A Tornado, triple threat tornado. I think we can do that. I think that matchup ought to stay. Card's subject to change, but that's better than what I was thinking. Alexander K and Logan Hawk. Possibility. I'm not against that matchup, though, you know, we've seen it. Moving right along, Jay Blackbear and the Coyote Kid, probably not. Chris Chaos and Bud Marvelous, not necessarily. Oh. We'll talk about that matchup. That's an interesting situation to be in there. Dean Graves and Amadeus. And Piper Ramirez and Amaya. We will talk about all that, but first let's look at these power rankings. Casey Gwen, top of the charts. She's been riding it high the last couple of weeks, ever since capturing the world title. Chris Chaos not looking too shabby as the Intercontinental Champion, sitting at number 2. Dean Graves moving up on a wave of momentum here with his matchup with Prestige. And tonight against Jay Blackbear. Zoe Uri, we've seen her earlier tonight doing her thing. Picking up number 4. Piper Ramirez being at number 5, one half of the World Tag Team Champions through the women's division. The World Champ Logan Hawk falling to number 6. We didn't see him tonight. Rex moving to number 7 with Coyote Kid. To number 8, Jay Blackbear falling to number 9. And Gavin Wilson, the bad boy, at number 10. Your top 10 power rankings. Let's talk about the next 10. Let's talk about your top 20. Alexia starting it off for us with Lilith moving down to number 12. Buddy Marvelous, backstabbing, cheating son of a Bud Marvelous, number 13. Prestige, he's even worse at number 14. Amadeus, newcomer, debuting himself into number 15. Omer T. Hinkledeimer, number 16, with Alice Angels rolling it into 17. Zach the Ripper following us at 18. Alexander K at 19. We didn't see her tonight either, but the Wildcat killing it for our top 20. Not too bad for the power rankings, but that is just about all the time I have for everybody tonight. It's been a pleasure having everybody here. Thank you guys for all being here with me. I will see you Sunday night for our next show. Until then, take care of one another, take care of yourselves, and for everything that's holy, don't forget to wash behind your ears. Thank you, True One. Peace, and be safe.